Hello, beautiful soul. I'm glad to see you. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you like my content, don't forget to press like and subscribe button. Thank you for being here. So, the big question is death the end? What actually happens after we die? Let me explain. The great physicist Albert Einstein said, "Energy cannot be created or destroyed, it can only be changed from one form to another." Human beings are energy. So where does my energy exist before I was born and what happens to my energy after I die? A simple analogy to illustrate this. Imagine a balloon filled with air, the balloon is the body and the air is the energy. Then puncture the balloon with a needle. What remains in your hand is just rubber, the body after death. Where has all the air gone? It is there only merged into the atmosphere. In this case, merged into the cosmic energy. Even though it's inevitable, for many people, dying is a frightening thing. The disturbing things happening to your body after you die, the process by which your cells and tissues begin to disintegrate post-mortem, are terrible enough. But what if instead of thinking about death from a biological perspective, from a medical perspective, we think about it from a physics perspective? More specifically, let's take a look at how your energy is redistributed after you die. Once the process of dying begins, the energy of the person begins to transform. As life force energy is transferred to its next destination, they become less alive in the third dimension. Some people leave suddenly and others take longer, but it is all by design. There are certain times when it is suspicious for a person to be born, and the same goes for dying. The person's subconscious and their higher self create whatever circumstances are necessary for them to achieve this departure. They might walk out of the house, or they may drive off in an automobile. When a person dies, it is not the physical state of the body that causes death, but rather the life force energy within the body that leaves the body first. The body can only live if it receives the life force energy, and once the life force energy leaves the body dies. Long-term illnesses happen because the body reacts to the essence of the soul, causing the soul to leave the body. Death happens when the life force energy leaves very quickly. While experiencing the grieving phase, remember that the universe operates on time. This includes both the moment a person is conceived and the moment they die. No one ever leaves before their time. Therefore, death shouldn't be seen as an act of nature. Death is part of a person's life cycle. It doesn't matter if a person dies prematurely, or if they live longer than expected. They will still leave at the right time. A person's departure is not a cosmic error. An agreement was made before a person incarnated, and dying is part of the deal. Making a person's passing into a sad event won't help them move on. Many people in contemporary cultures are physically cut off from their extended families and the communities where births and deaths are directly experienced. As a result, they are not used to death as a natural part of life. Death is not a tragedy. Rather, it is a reason to honor the person's life and the process of transition. They will sometimes be sadly missed, but they can also be remembered. In the context of the law of the conservation of energy, you're not gone when you die, you're just less orderly. The law of conservation of energy states that energy can neither be created nor destroyed, only converted from one form of energy to another. This means that a system always has the same amount of energy, unless it's added from the outside. What is pure energy? Assuming we are in fact pure energy simply traveling through a phase of illusionary material existence called life. There is no such thing as pure energy, according to some. For instance, light is not truly pure energy. Despite the fact that light does not have mass, this does not mean that it is only made up of energy. We list photons along with other fundamental quantum objects like electrons and neutrons since light is made up of these particles. Since it lacks mass, light is essentially just like another type of energy. So, is really death the end? I don't really think so. I think it's actually a new beginning. In conclusion, as a human body passes away, its energy is distributed to its surrounds, either in the same form or a different one, merging with the energy already present and dissolving into it, ready to be absorbed by a new, living entity. Thank you for watching. What do you think? Is death the end? Or just a new beginning? I would love to hear your opinion in comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to press like and subscribe button for more.